So coming to the F7, if I'm pressing F7, I will get this menu. We are going to see the align. Yes.
Screen is not visible.
Not visible. Not visible. I hope now you can see my screen.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So if I press F7, I'm having these 5 options here, but first 3 options we'll discuss in later. Remap and align node, I will be just explaining today. Okay. Then F10. So F10 is somewhat very very important command. F10 is as you can see, here, check elements. In the status bar, you just please check elements 2D. So as of now, as we can, we know like there are 1D elements, 2D elements, and 3D elements, right? So if I want to check the 1D elements, I can do that. If I want to check the 2D elements, the same I can just check by using this, and similarly 3D elements also. So all these parameters that you see here, this warp page, aspect, skew, caudal deviation, cell speech, everything is like very important thing, very important. So all these, what is this warp page, what is this aspect, skewness, Jacobian, minimum length, maximum length, minimum angle tria, maximum angle tria, minimum angle chord, maximum angle chord, all these things we will learn. Okay, we need a separate class for this one. I mean, before we'll just have a look all the commands, and just before we start the meshing on the real-time problems, I will be just explaining in detail what is warpage, what is aspect, because this is very important as when we prepare for the interviews 100% sure. I mean, you will come across this question: what is warpage, what is this aspect ratio, what is Jacobian, what is the standard value for Jacobian. So one class itself you required to explain this theory. So as of now, you just please write it down. F10 option is to check the elements. Check the elements. Check elements. Okay. Then F11, F12. So as I've said, like F9 and F10, like F9 we just skipped for time being. Please excuse me, like I cannot explain all these options by this symbol model. So as we proceed, I mean, in the sessions, right, we will come across the situations where we need to use all these options. So at the time we will just see, I mean, where to use all these options. Okay, now then F10, as I said, like check elements. So why this option we need to use? As I have said, I'll just remove all these. Okay, so just in short, I will just explain. See, I'm having a few elements over the surface. Okay, suppose if I want to check the quality of the elements in the screen, I can do that by using F10 command. Okay, so all these warpage, aspects, skewness, etc. Whatever you are seeing here is the element quality parameters. Element quality parameters. These are like very important thing. element quality parameter. Okay, what are those? We can just say like minimum element length, maximum element length, aspect ratio, warpage, Jacobian, skewness, okay, then etc. So all those things, especially those warpage, aspect ratio, skewness, this is minimum length, maximum length, Jacobian, minimum angle tria, maximum angle tria, minimum angle quad, maximum angle quad. All these quality parameters we need to satisfy for our meshing as per our client requirement. Okay, so when we mesh one component, the client will be giving all these quality parameters which we need to maintain. Okay, so before delivering the file to the customer, we need to check all the parameters. So, I mean, we don't want to by heart this one, but we need to know the standard value of the these quality parameters. Okay, so we need to check these quality parameters for our mesh. Then this is also one another important parameter that we need to check: connectivity, duplicates. Okay, I mean, we need to check whether our mesh is having any duplicates or connectivity issue or something like that. Suppose I'm just creating one element over this element. Anyway, we know that already we are having one element here over which again I'm creating one element, right? So if you see here duplicates, see here one duplicate element, it has detected. See here, see, whenever we use any option and we click any icon, or if you want to use any options here, while clicking here, in the status bar, you can see, I mean, software itself suggesting us like one duplicate element were found. So this is our duplicate element. You can just give save file and you can just element retrieve and you can delete it. Now again, if you go to F10 duplicates, you see here 0 duplicate elements were found, right? Anyway, all these things we will discuss in detail. So this F10 command is very important for the mesh checking. Okay, so that is all about this F10. Then we will just move on to F11, right? F11 is also very important, very important. So for that one, I'm just deleting the lines which I have created. F11, you see here, cube geometry edit. F11, you write it down, cube geometry edit. All right. So we will see. So I'm just hiding these elements for time being. I'm just creating some nodes over this line by using F8 option. Okay, then come back to F11, right? See here, split surface by node. So already I'm having a few nodes. Suppose, see here, I'm just selecting this surface. See here, this is one single surface, as you can see here, right? Single surface. Then F11, split node by surface, sorry, split surface by nodes. So I'm clicking this node and this node so that I have splitted this surface into two by using this node and this node. Now again, you come to this one. See here. Now we have two different surfaces. Similarly, you see here split surface by line. So I'm clicking the node and I'm clicking the lines, clicking this line. You see here it has splitted. Now 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 surface we have got 1, 2, 3, right? Then washer split. Washer split option is used when we want to, suppose I'm having one plate here, okay, and I'm having one hole, okay, and I'm having one hole here. Suppose if I want to give any washer splits, I can, if I want to give washer split, I can split it by using that washer split option. Later on, then I will mesh here in this way. So this distance you can specify like 1 mm or 2 mm as per the client request. That value we need to specify here. So when we are having a, hole, I can just show you that. But even you can split it. If you want to offset any line, for that one also you can use the same option. I will just show you washer split. If I'm clicking this line, reject, I'm just increasing the offset value by 1 mm. Click here. See here, it has created another line. So this length will be like 1 mm. Okay, in that way. Then unsplit surface. So the next option is unsplit surface, wherein you can, if I'm clicking this line, see here, it will unsplit. Already we have splitted. If you want to unsplit it, the same, we can unsplit that one by using this option, unsplit. So whatever the lines which we have created, we can unsplit. The feature line on the CAD geometry, the initial geometry, we cannot split it. Okay. So while splitting, the line itself, it is going away. Okay. Then next option is toggle edge. Means while meshing, if I don't want to consider this line, then I can just toggle it away. But the remainings, the detail of the line will still remain there. And again, if you want to bring this one, you have to right click your mouse. See here, it will come in this way. Okay, this option is not required. Then this replace point. So to see the points, I will have to mask display, mask it. If I'm turning on this icon, see here, you will get points. These are the points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so coming back to F11, replace point means if you want to replace this point with this point, see, you can do that. Zoom in. What you need to do, you need to click this point, and if you want to replace that point with this point, you can do that. You see here. So we are just manipulating the geometry by replacing the points. Okay, these options, mainly all these options predominantly we'll use when we do the geometry cleanup and when we just alter the middle surface. In such scenarios, we need to use these options. Okay, then add or remove point. If you want to add points, just click your left button of your mouse. Anywhere you can just give points, right? Then remove point. What you need to do? Just shift, then right button of your mouse, then drag from left to right. Then the points will be removed. Then similarly, this one, add point on line. If you want to create points on this line, say specify the number of points you want to view. See here, points will create. So release point option will be used when we extract middle surface for plastic components or variable components. When the geometry is having some irregularity or it is like shrink kind of thing, then if you give the release point, you just drag it, then the geometry will be released. It will give a better result for your geometry when you deal with the middle surface manipulations. Okay, this will just see when we deal with the middle surface components. Okay, the next thing is like project point. Suppose if you want to project this point, click this point to this line, click this line. So this will be exactly projected over this line. Similarly, you see here, clicking right into this line. See here, it will project in this way.